Yeah, it sounds like this is going to be a rough matchup for D3. Like, oh my god, the combos. And we are already seeing it. Pressure with that down air safe, and Logan, a.k.a. Loge, actually is able to back up.
But backs up right into that Gorder that time.
Smack him away. No inhale on the turn up. That does have a bit of a blind spot up top. So definitely go ahead and exploit that with float. Down air to get down, but not quite able to get anything out of it. We're already seeing like solid DI here and good recognition from Symphony. He's not really panicking when he gets caught up in one of Peach's combos.
Yeah, there's not much you can do. Oh! He holds the down smash for as long as possible, and Loge just not waiting enough to avoid it.
This man is willing to commit, holding that charge, knowing that all I need to do is wait out this invuln, and even if he rolls through, I'm still gonna get this kill.
Well, the shield break, I guess the Daisy Bomber for Daisy is just so strong. It destroys shields.
That is a good question. What the heck is that? Is it just the Daisy Bomber? Is that what they go with it?
I think it's the Daisy Bomber because Peach's is the Peach Bomber.
Yeah. I just call it them hips, but Peach Bomber, you're right.
I mean,
She's
them hips don't lie.
exactly
It's strong.
All right, Gordo go ahead and takes away that turn up and takes away a little bit of stage control from Loge as he's forced off stage again with the Daisy Bomber and gets caught again. He's not ready for these edge traps.
Yeah, he really needs to learn how to avoid these down smashes.
Like, Daisy can just actually, like, float cancel at edge with an up air, so you definitely have options to knock the Gordo away.
Only if they haven't used float before they grab the ledge. They only get the float back after they land on stage.
Definitely one of those weird interactions that not too many people know about. Already on his last stock is Loge here as he is fighting for his life, gets center stage, gets a ledge trap, but actually preemptively starts firing a few things out. And Symphony's happy to just down tilt through that edge trap.
Do you see that? Loge is so good at spacing his forwarders on shield that it baits Symphony into shield grabbing, and Loge punishes that with a Daisy Bomber.
Yeah, that's a problem with Peach and Daisy. Both of those characters have phenomenal shield pressure. Just about everything, every one of their aerials at least is safe.
Backs up right into the Gordo again.
He's already used float too.
Here we go on the ledge. This time Symphony looks for the jump, but does not get it.
All right, forward air. Now Loge is off stage. The Gordo was already used there by Symphony. He tried to like get a ledge trap, but the platform kind of stole it from him. So Loge kind of got off for free right there.
And Loge mounting this comeback right now, not too far away.
No, this character can go ahead and put on damage.
Daisy Bomber's off the stage though, so now he has to avoid this ledge trap and just floats above everything.
Oh, gets the Z drop, but couldn't quite get the kill and almost dying himself to that forward throw. All right, float is out. Good use of the turnip right there.
Yeah, very smart. But Dedede using that noggin gets the kill with the up tilt.
That move has been a good anti-air since they put D3 in Brawl. That move, his head swells up so large, and he has kind of like a rear back at the start of it to outspace aerials. It's really hard to jump over D3 when you're at kill percent.
Yes, so good. Very good stuff by Symphony. Catching out the jump with the up tilt, calling it out, and sealing game one for himself.
So what is the response here? I really think that it felt like Loge was getting a little bit more comfortable with the match as it moved forward. Like, the first stock felt like Symphony was in complete control, but after that, Loge seemed to be scrapping a little bit better.
Yeah, Loge definitely lost his first and second stock super early because of Dedede's fully charged down smash on the ledge. Just such a good Dedede being very good at ledge trapping. But then he figured out his way around it. Daisy has very good mobility, so we'll see if he's able to continue that in game two.
All right, and what is the stage selection here as we spin up? Looks like we're going to town again. So the stage was not quite the problem. And I do agree with that. Whenever you have heavier characters, I love town as a counter pick because you can usually kill them off the sides a lot easier. And considering that you've got things like Daisy Bomber, you can go ahead and usually finish off the stocks without too much difficulty when you're approaching them off stage.
And look at this combo right now, 72%.
Now I'll have to see if Loge's going to take his opportunity to back off or just start rushing the D3 down.
Loge gets the winky face turn up.
Good
This
forward
is
air.
looking so much better for him. This time, Symphony, very good job at not trying to shield grab the forward air.
Yeah, he learned. It's like fool me 3 times. Okay, you got me.
Yeah.
We're not gonna try anymore. Look at how bad D3's out of shield options are, though. But since Symphony has to, when he got in that opportunity right there with the unsafe dash attack, the only thing that he could try to go to was a full hop back air.
You see that? Daisy's down tilt comboed into up tilt, even at 160-something%.
His character good. This is a top tier. I don't care what the Daisy mains say, the Peach mains say.
Yeah, if she gets in on you, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, one of the strongest combo games in the game, free. Probably only rivaled by Mario and Pikachu.
She also has one of the best projectiles in the game.
True. Yeah, can't really use it to force approaches as often, but it is such a good tool from an aggressive standpoint.
Like, why does it do so much damage? It's just a turnip.
Yeah, it's like double digits.
Yeah, I think the regular turnips are 12 or something.
Yeah, it's 12. Right, knock him off stage again. Turnip gets high to go ahead and reflect that Gordo. And then again,
right into Loge.
Yeah, just floating directly into it. He could have swatted away with a forward air, but I feel like he was trying to like dip back a little bit without expending the resource.
This has been a pretty close match, even though Loge has been pretty much in the lead this whole time. The kill differential between these two characters is just so crazy. Like we saw right there.
The dash attack killed sub 80, and it sent him the completely opposite direction. What was that?
It looked like the reverse hitbox of the dash attack.
Well, good to know that D3's dash attack has a reverse hitbox that sends you behind him, because that makes sense. Sometimes I learn something new every single time I play one of these games. Just because you never would have thought that would have been the angle. You know the Loge was DIing that properly to get sent the opposite direction.
And there's just so many characters and so many different interactions in this game. It's hard to know everything, so it's crazy like we're always finding new things like that.
Very true, especially with the less, shall we say, represented characters like Dedede. Gets the inhale. Now Loge is off stage. Great Gordo placement, but smacked away by that forward air.
Symphony is doing very good right now. Setting up this ledge trap on Loge. Oh, gets the forward air.
Not quite finishing, though. Second lease on life here. Dash attack hits edge. Oh, I've been hit with that a couple times in my day, too. As soon as I saw what Symphony was going for, I knew that Loge had to preemptively select an option, but unfortunately, he chooses the ledge hang, and that does not work out against this fat penguin falling on top of the stage.
Yeah, that move definitely hits on ledge, and the ledge invincibility